All right, get Call of Duty off my screen. I need maximum attention.
Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the UCF Knights. Taking on another team from the ACC, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Chill out.
Line gets set. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Harvey. Got room at the 35.
Yeah, it is.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 30.
It is a thing, bro. Touchdown.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Knights. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost.
Feel like I got Bijan again.
Hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're just about ready to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Right back to it. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Using his feet. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Motion from the offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, TCU.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always want to go for it.
Here's the give off the left side. At the 35, he's loose. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, TCU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in here, got the long touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of running room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Oh, dude.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch, keeps the drive alive.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Knights come to the line in the hurry up. go for it on 3rd and goal. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final.
He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Off play action. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28.
My fault, bro. Come on.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Gonna run it. It's Cook. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Horned Frogs in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down.
Boy.
It'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Come on, that's a pick.
Deflection missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. No huddle here for the offense.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Hoover.
What the fuck?
He's got his man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride.
Damn, I'm gonna take that thing down to 2.5. Hits runs RBI. My fault, bro.
The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high
You
level.
got
They've
the
got to
option
score
disruptor. This
points.
fucking my
They
shit
can't go
up.
too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and
You felt that
side
crazy?
maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He makes a catch. Defense caught
Yo, chill out, bro.
position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Let me get my face shut
One of
out,
the
bro.
things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to
There he
take off
is.
himself.
The fuck?
Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Ooh, I tried to
Trying
spam
to
move.
impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans
Cool.
reason to get jacked up and
Cool.
excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
He really got 2 Ks?
You gotta have a sense of urgency.
Wow.
You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you
Oh, yeah.
make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce
So-
on you and seize momentum.
The Knights with the 1st and 10.
Ciao, Garland.
They'll
I.
run it to the right. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Nigga, I took his RA.
Knights are threatening on
Under.
1st and goal.
Thinking he gonna score and shit.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically.
Keep shooting, bro.
Around, take the lead going into the half.
Keep shooting, bro.
Momentum. Nice
Your team about to get
execution
eliminated,
drive
bro.
by that offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense.
I'm about to say, bro.
You know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got him.
He'll take a deep shot here.
Good dive.
Inside the 25. And the defense
Oh.
couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, TCU.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm.
Did I press?
This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And he made the extra point without problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today.
That boy he got 1.2, bro.
Business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that
1.2 winners, bro.
by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive.
Probably
to
just
watch.
not coming back
The
from injury or
circle
some
of
shit.
life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
That nigga pussy, bro.
The
He's a
UCF
saw.
offense back on the field, ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more
And
scoring.
he gonna
with
get
this
pissed
drive.
off when he come back looking like Strider.
This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz.
Hey, bro, I be like that, bro.
Make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Leaves it with the back. Dragged
Take my
down to the
first.
turf, but not before getting the first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man,
Nah, I know that nigga 30, bro.
Got him
Oh,
on
watch my
first
old
down,
damn.
now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Watch him all with high school games, bro.
Leaves it with the running back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. After run, now throw. Unleashes it. Working on the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking left.
If that was picked off, I was gonna get.
He's run out of bounds after the
Boy.
big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The jet sweep pass. Touchdown, UCF! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 81 with the carry.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fair catch called for and made. send its offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. He makes the connection.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45.
Running
out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Oh, wow.
Open runway ahead. They make
I would get that holding call, bro.
See what that's all about.
That shit
We
crazy.
played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
UCF 28, TCU 21.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. He'll put the tight end in motion. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Hoover. Gets it out fast.
Thank God.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
I wasn't on it.
Tackle was made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Coming after him. Got a man, it's Payne. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. From the red zone, looking for a man. On a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A third and long coming up here. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Cook. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick hitting end around on first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Now on the move.
Okay.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I tell you got to have great timing on these out routes. And the QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receivers just got to be able to make the play.
Third and goal from way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
I'll take a bail.
Trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, David, they would love to stack another drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of
Hey,
communication
Taz, I'm doing a good job, bro.
sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Can't get him to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we can put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Fuck, he's spiking.
Trying the left side.
Stadium post not making it no better. Niggas screaming.
That linebacker was a
Oh, I'm back now.
heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel.
Why you take that nigga, bro?
Calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad.
That nigga's a fraud, bro. Nigga's a, bro, that nigga's a fraud. Nigga's a fucking fraud. Fraud.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Looking for room. It's Harvey.
Yeah. First down.
He'll make a play.
Yeah, that shit was fluid.
He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall.
I'll be sick of all this nigga, bro.
First downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
That's enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get it.
The other taco is Shea Points.
That's the end of the third quarter. UCF 28.
The Knights come to the line with a
Chill out,
fresh
bro.
set of downs.
It's not nice.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Bro, when the fuck this nigga's Cookie get gold grip breaker? Oh, that's not Cookie.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to
That's
keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. He's right on target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Come
really
on.
could have used that catch there.
Rock with me, man.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you
You
got
know
to
we
make
talking
the
about some
catch.
Jose
You got to be able
Barrios.
to make that play.
Here we go with the run on 4th down. And he's ridden to the ground.
Boy, these holding calls are something else.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play.
Clearly some hitters.
Put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Come on. My next be direct.
Direct snap. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Bro, I told you who that nigga is, bro.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The short hand.
Oh, good.
Williams. On the move at the 30.
Don't play.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And the catch and run into the end zone.
What was you talking about?
Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely...
Niggas can't be blonde now? Mark, didn't you dye your hair blonde,
The
nigga?
extra point was good, and we are
Oh, my fault. My fault. My fault. My fault.
And let's check
My
in with
fault.
Kevin Connors.
Still blonde, bro.
Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have interest in the one that just finished. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something
That nigga Mark thought he was Uzi.
A lot to go through through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier on the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Everybody. Not me, bro.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ah, so he can hear me, but not you, bro? Say that. Say that.
Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that
Bro,
against
niggas
man
fucking-
coverage like they were
niggas
there,
sucks,
that
bro.
ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gonna run it. It's Richardson.
That nigga.
You know, it's so important for offenses.
Got off that
to
block
keep their
instantly,
downs
bro.
manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. A run for the quarterback. Inside the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gets it past
So
the
he's
first
gonna
down
run in
marker and still running.
formation.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chance.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return
For what?
out of that one, but they'll take
The
it
boys?
down at the 40.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Shakes off the tackle. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a good
we testing niggas right now.
cuts him down.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a two-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the
We testing niggas.
execute that idea.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
That makes the score UCF 42, TCU 28.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason because they've still technically got it.
Snags it on the right. Defense on skates.
You know,
They finally drag him down at the 42. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
That boy throwing some shit.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're looking to pass
Are you
from the
funny?
red zone.
You funny as hell.
Right on target if his target was the first row. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
I know. I be forgetting he got them press pros.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He's got it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that's just a little window dressing as this game is over. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk glass, and it seemed like